Daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today is the 2nd of September 2022. Remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and follow. And so, guys, Botswana President Mokgweetsi Masisi has urged the United States of America and the United Kingdom and their allies to remove sanctions they imposed on Zimbabwe. Masisi arrived in Zimbabwe on Thursday, where he is expected to officially open the 112th Zimbabwe Agriculture Show. Addressing ZANU-PF supporters who were buzzed to Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport to welcome him, Masisi said Botswana continues to call for the removal of sanctions against Zimbabwe. These sanctions must go. They must go forever. There are also sanctions against Botswana. If Zimbabwe is sanctioned, Botswana is sanctioned, and we cannot like that. So tell your friends that we don't like the sanctions. President Emmerson Mnangagwa and First Lady Amai Oguzula Mnangagwa were also at the airport to welcome Masisi and Botswana's First Lady. Later on, Mnangagwa and Masisi held a closed-door meeting at State House. Speaking after the meeting, Masisi reiterated his call for the removal of sanctions on Zimbabwe. He said, "We once had the jargon of targeted sanctions. These sanctions are targeting Zimbabwe and they are targeting Zimbabweans. I had an intimate discussion with the leaders of the EU, European Union. I said to them, if you have complaints about what Zimbabwe is doing, you need to sit around a table and talk to Zimbabweans. We are calling on the international community to remove sanctions imposed on Zimbabwe. They are hurtful. They even mitigate against the realization of UN targets of 2030. Western powers imposed targeted sanctions on Zimbabwe more than 2 decades ago to force Harare to address the human rights situation and the breakdown in the rule of law. However, ZANU-PF insists that sanctions are a form of economic warfare to effect regime change and force the government to reverse the land reform program." And it's simple. My sanctions are not described in Mangwana Chai, but our government needs to address those human rights violations. Mugabe, may he so rest in peace. The man ignored those conditions for America and Britain so that they can remove those sanctions. If Mnangagwa, the man is turning a blind eye kunga asiri kuziva kuti pane zvoda kuitwa kuti sanctions abviswe. So America and Britain and other countries, they won't remove those sanctions if Harare don't address those conditions akapuwa nenyika idzodzo. So it's very simple. They just need to address human rights violations. You see with political violence, corruption, dzakasiyana-siyana dziripo panyaya dzema-sanctions. Saka inyaya dzekutoti the government needs to tackle head on. Taiona ma-sanctions aya achibviswa nekukasika. Tingadai takatosumuka kudhara takutaura dzimwe nyaya. But we're going to be keeping you guys in the loop today because Masisi nhasi vari kuvhura 112 Zimbabwe Agriculture Show, and yes, iriko at the moment. So we're gonna be keeping you in the loop. Take any new information. This is a daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Thank you for listening and watching. Bless up.